Alright guys, so before this video gets started, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like for me guys. Let's try to get this video at least 150 likes. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. But guys, before we go any further, I want to tell you that episode 2 will be out tomorrow morning at 11:30 of Rocky and Tipsy's Adventure. I hope y'all enjoy this new series that we're doing. We're going to have a lot of laughs, guys. It's going to be amazing. So look forward to episode 2, Rocky and Tipsy's Adventures. Love you guys. I hope you enjoy the video. Again, hit the like, guys. Let's go ahead and hit this like to 150. Hit that like, guys. Love you guys. Enjoy the video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. A lot of you have been asking for a good while now if I could do a Q&A, and you've also asked a few questions in the comments. My daughter's going to be reading the questions, guys. I think, how many do we got?
50.
50? I thought you were doing 10.
Does that look like 10?
God, guys, she told me we're going to do 10 questions, Dad. She's got 2 pages full of comments. Alrighty, so what's the first one?
How old are you?
I am 38 years old. I was born August 6th of 1982.
Let me just answer the second one.
Okay, what's the next one?
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food would have to be chicken Alfredo from the Olive Garden.
What is your favorite drink?
My favorite drink? Well, let me see here. Bam! Hell yeah, Dr. Pepper.
What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
My favorite ice cream flavor would be Rocky Road. I love chocolate ice cream, guys.
Do you have any brothers or sisters? If so, how many?
Okay, let me count them up. I got a brother named Casey. I got a brother named Bradley. Before I was born, I had a sister named Lisa, but she passed away as a baby. Then I have a sister named Melissa, which also passed away as an adult. And then I also have a sister named Jessica. So, got a pretty big variety of siblings.
Do you have any pets?
I have 2 dogs, one named Chico, one named Bosco. They're both males and they're both Chihuahuas.
What do you like to do in your free time?
What I like to do on my free time is relax at home with the family, and I also like playing APA, guys. And as American Pool Association, I've been playing pool for since 2011.
Have you ever had any piercings? If so, where?
Have I ever had any piercings?
Well, let me see.
Well, let's not talk about the belly button.
Let's not talk about the one I got in my scalp. No, let's be serious on this. Okay, so I did have a couple piercings back when I was younger, guys. I had my tongue pierced, man. And I had my eyebrow pierced.
And you had a whole bunch of ears.
And I had a whole bunch in my ear, you know? So yes, I've had a lot of piercings, guys. Like I said.
You don't have them anymore.
I don't have them anymore. Don't like them anymore.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I like Fast and Furious. I like all the Fast and Furiouses. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Gone in 60 Seconds. I like that movie.
Favorite animal?
Favorite animal? I would have to say the damn lion.
Because they roar.
Favorite song?
Favorite song? I would have to say, right now, Jason Aldean, Heaven.
3 fears.
3 fears.
I fear none.
No, 3 fears. I don't know. I don't really have a lot of fears.
Okay.
I don't really have no fears.
I'm a fearless man.
Okay?
3 things you love.
I love my kids. I love my wife. I guess I could have said I just love my family. How's that? I love my family. All my family. I love my truck. And I love my business.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11", and they say I'm like 5'9", but my driver license says 5'11 and a half.
Show your tattoos and why you got them.
All right, tattoo time. Okay, so a lot of people do ask me about tattoos, guys. So what I do have is I have a barbed wire. Well, I got a dragon here. I got a barbed wire with a dagger on the back, a sun here, a skull here, a bulldog here, my name on my belly button. I did that one up my belly when I was young. I got my wife on my ring finger. I got cry now, laugh now, cry later on my back skulls. And I got my kids and my wife's name around my neck. I've got a couple tattoos that I wish I wouldn't have got. You know, my name, and I've got a few things. That's pretty much it though. I don't got none on my legs, just my chest, my stomach, my back, my arms, my neck.
How long have you and Tammy been together?
Me and Tammy has been together since 1999, but we knew each other. Our families grew up together. So what I'm saying is her mom and their family and my dad and their family knew each other growing up. And so me and Tammy met each other really young, which while we were young, of course, we wasn't together. Throughout that time, I did tell her one of these days you're going to be my wife, and she said, no, I'm not. And bam, 22 years later, James won.
Okay, Jamie asked, how did you meet Tammy?
I met Tammy through the family.
Oh, well, you explained that one.
It was just a family thing. We grew up together as kids, and we ended up marrying each other.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Where do I see myself in 10 years? Well, hopefully I am way bigger on this platform as long as I put a lot of hard work in. And I'd hope to see my business out in the field a lot bigger in 10 years. And I hope my wife's health's great in 10 years. So besides that, we all got wishes, and we just hope to be doing better in 10 years. That's the most important thing.
Have you ever traveled somewhere before?
Yes, travels. I have lived in Manchester, New Hampshire for about a year and a half. With my mother when I was a kid. I lived in Orlando, Florida with my mother. I've lived in Iowa for a little bit.
And that's basically it.
What's the craziest thing you've experienced?
Well, let's just say we don't need to talk about some of that.
The craziest experience I had, I would have to say, running from a park ranger in my grandparents' station wagon, doing 80 miles an hour and hitting a tree and getting knocked out and totaling my grandparents' vehicle when I was 14 years old. I wasn't driving, my buddy was, but long story short, that was probably one of the craziest adventures.
What would you do for a living if you weren't a tree trimmer?
If I wasn't a tree trimmer, I always wanted to be a graphic designer. I wanted to design blueprints and buildings and architects.
Favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant, Olive Garden.
If you ever had a superpower, what would it be?
If I ever had a superpower, what? I thought I did have a superpower.
I'm a damn super dad. If
I could be a superhero, I would have to say Batman. Alright, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, favorite sport?
Favorite sport, I would have to go with softball. I used to play softball, guys, and I loved it. It was pretty. Coach softball all through my kids' years, from t-ball to basically last year.
Favorite show?
My favorite show is Breaking Bad. So far, I've been hooked on Netflix. That's why I haven't been going live sometimes, guys. I admit it. I'm not going to lie to you. I've got addicted to Breaking Bad.
If you could change your name, what would it be?
If I could change my name, what would it be? I would probably go with what I would have named my son if I had one, and that is Dylan. I like Dylan. I've always liked the name Dylan. We were going to name our boy, if we had one, Dylan.
What are 3 words that describe you?
3 words that describe me. I'm tough. I'm rough. And I'm just a good son of a bitch. My biggest weakness?
Yeah.
My girls. That's my biggest weakness. My daughters.
What is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength?
What the hell does that mean?
My biggest
What are
strength.
you good at?
I'm a professional carpenter, so I'm a really good builder.
Okay, shoe size.
My shoe size is 11 and a half.
Lucky number.
My lucky number? No, I do got lucky numbers. All BS aside, I've got 3 lucky numbers, and if I go play the lottery, that's what I play. 21, 17, 19. That is my 3 girls in the house's birthdays.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2 daughters, 16 and 14.
She's 15.
Or 15, I'm sorry. She just had a birthday, February.
Do you prefer cars or trucks?
I love trucks.
What's a crazy dream you've ever had?
The craziest dream I ever had. That would have to be. Now, hold up. I climb trees for a living, guys, so imagine the dreams. Try climbing a tree. And then coming home and climbing that same tree, but this time you fail. That's scary. Have you ever had a dream? Leave in the comments, guys, if you've ever had a dream of falling in your dream and you feel like you're spinning. It's not a dream you like having. And you know, I don't know if it's a myth or not. Tell me in the comments, guys. They say if you hit the ground in your dream that you die. How true is that? Tell me in the comments how true that is, guys.
I don't believe it, but I don't want to test it either.
What made you want to start YouTube?
What made me want to start YouTube? It started off watching a lot of YouTube, guys, and just seeing people succeed. Just seeing people grow as a channel. You follow a channel and, you know, everybody starts out from 0. You follow a channel and, you know, by the time you get to their 10th upload, you notice they've got 1,000 subscribers or so forth. And then you follow them and follow them. And I did this with a few channels for 2 years before I ever started YouTube. And some of those channels before I started YouTube were at 1 million already. So it's definitely hard, but it's possible, because if anybody can do it, you can.
Did you play sports in high school?
No, I did not play sports in high school, guys. I was the one,
Let's just say I had different things to do.
my father wasn't never really big into sports, and I guess as a younger kid, I really wasn't either. I didn't play softball as a high schooler or a junior high. I played after I was already grown on an adult team.
What was your first car?
My first car was a raggy, I'm talking burn up in 4 days, raggy. Okay, so me and my wife, back when she was my girlfriend, I lived with my mother, and she lived with her mother, and we lived about 1 mile away from each other. Well, when I got with her, I was 16, but I already had a job remodeling houses. So I got picked up every morning. At that time, I didn't have a car, and I got dropped off every day at my house by the business. And as soon as I got out of the truck, I would immediately start walking towards Tammy's house, and she would meet me halfway. And then her uncle decides that he's wanting to get rid of an old 82 model Buick, long body Buick, guys.
I'm talking raggy, okay?
But you know what, boy? I was rolling. I thought I just hit the jackpot. I traded in the bicycles. I traded in the damn mopeds and all that, and actually got a car, guys. It lasted 4 days. And it started smoking through the dash, and let's just say all the wiring's burnt. Worst $400 we ever spent. And I I think I sold it for like $100.
Are you the youngest, oldest, or middle child?
I would say middle child. I got a brother that's 44. I'm gonna rough this out, guys, because I don't know exactly. I'm gonna say my oldest brother's 45. I'm gonna say my youngest brother is 30. My youngest brother's 30. My oldest brother, this is ballpark, pretty close. Youngest brother's 30. Oldest brother's 45, and I'm 38.
What's your coffee order?
My coffee order from Starbucks.
Yeah.
If I go to Starbucks, I usually get a what is it called? Venti in a cup. Venti.
Yeah, you get venti.
I get a venti.
Just black coffee with creamer.
No, I usually get, if I go to Starbucks, I get a venti with just cream in it.
Yeah, just black coffee with cream.
Yeah, it's not the $20 cup, guys, like the $2 cup.
You know, we try to keep it down here, you know. We ain't spending 20 for no coffee, man.
Scariest situation you've been in?
Scariest situation I've been in would have to be, I would probably have to say when I was young, I made a few people mad and they showed up at my door. And let's just say they didn't have baseball bats. They had something else that we're not going to talk about, and it scared me. So, but I survived.
What hand do you write with?
I write with my right hand, guys.
Your dream vacation?
My dream vacation would be probably to take your mom to Graceland. She's always wanted to go see Elvis. Tammy loves Elvis, guys. She's always wanted to go to Graceland. So that's probably be where we go.
Who is your greatest influencer?
My greatest influencer. My father. My father grew up hard worker and just a good guy. So I want to say I'd take after him.
At what age did you decide to start your own family business?
What age? I was 23 years old when I started my business. I actually started working at 15, working with my professional carpenter uncle, who trained me how to be a carpenter. And I built houses for the first 8 to 9 years. And then I started a tree business and started doing that. Now I started the tree business doing it on the weekends. I framed during the week, did this on the weekend. The tree business took off, and I've been doing this for almost 15 years.
What is the coolest project that you've ever done for a client?
The coolest project I ever done, that I built, I would have to say, a really big apartment complex. I was really super proud of it. It was a very big project. I was a little nervous taking it on, and I completed it. That's what was most important. Got it done.
What motivates you the most?
What motivates me the most is waking up and seeing my wife and kids every day, guys. That's what life's all about.
Crazy teen story.
Crazy teen story.
Oh, I got a lot of them. Crazy teen story. That's a blow, Kylie. That's a blow.
Crazy teen story. Well, I would have to say one day I was at school. And yes, I did used to smoke cigarettes, guys. I quit, 10 years ago?
When I was born.
Well, when Kylie was born, so
16,
yeah, so 16 years ago. When I was a kid, I started really young smoking, and me and a buddy of mine went behind the trash cans and decided we was going to smoke a cigarette at school. Well, when we went back in, we went to computer class, and the teacher stepped beside us and slapped a sticky note right there on the damn table and says,
"Get the hell out of my classroom, y'all smell like nicotine."
We're not going to tell you the crazy stories, guys. We're going to keep it
kneecap
calm. We're going to
story.
kind of keep it calm, you know?
The kneecap story.
And yes, let's just say I messed my principal up. But I don't want to get into that, Kylie.
You know, I had to do some time for that
The last question is,
in juvie hall.
have you ever went to jail?
Yes, I've been to jail 2 times, guys. Both of them being misdemeanors. And let's just say if the cops pull me over now, they might check me for alcohol. I was pulled over at 20 years old, 4 days before my 21st birthday. I got pulled over on August 2nd, turned 21 on August 6th, and I went to jail for DWI. A few weeks later, I was at a bar having fun, got in an argument with my friend, went to jail for PI. Never been back. So that was 17 years ago. Don't get in trouble, guys. Jail is not... I'll tell you a jail story real quick. Okay, this is why. This is why I do not want to go to jail. You see, when you're drunk, you just don't remember things too well. So you go to the drunk tank, and it's full. There's nowhere to sleep. So you get stuck right by the toilet, okay? Your pillow is a roll of toilet paper. Well, when I woke up the next morning, let's just say there
was a big old guy farting in the toilet.